students, I hope you all are fine, right? We have already started with chapter number 2, that is components of food. In the previous class, we have discussed about the test for starch and test for fats. Today we will be discussing about the test for proteins. Okay, so what all solutions are required for the test for proteins? So let us discuss and how do we prepare them. So the very first solution is required is dilute solution of copper sulfate right? Then second solution is required is dilute solution of caustic soda. Okay, dilute solution of caustic soda is required. Now what is caustic soda is, you can take it as NaOH or KOH. Okay, these are the chemicals that are used in the test. Okay, so technically you might not be knowing what is copper sulfate, right, as for grade 6, but as you move in the higher standard you will get to know what is copper sulfate and what does it contains, why do we say it as copper sulfate and why do we say it as caustic soda. Okay, how do we prepare the dilute solution? Dilute solution means what? Adding water, adding large amount of water in small quantity of the substance. So for example, copper sulfate dilute solution I want to prepare dilute solution of copper sulfate. So what I will do, how to prepare dilute solution? So by adding large quantity of water to the substance. That is how we prepare the dilute solution. Okay, so we are ready with the chemicals or solutions required for the test for proteins. Now how we will perform the test for proteins? Okay, so firstly the protein substance you require, right? That is a food containing a protein, say for example milk, say for example egg white, right, and other. If in case if you have a protein substance which is in solid form, so you have to grind it or mash it. Grind it means breaking into pieces, right, or mash it and convert it into the paste form, right, in the paste form. Then you have to take that paste form or liquid form of the food containing protein into the test tube, as you can see here, right? After that you can see we are adding 10 drops of water. Okay, 10 drops of water has to be added. After that we have to add 2 drops of copper sulfate solution. So you can see 2 drops of copper sulfate solution we added, and along with that 10 drops of, after that 10 drops of caustic soda solution we have to add, that which both of them we have already prepared. So you can see after adding what happens, you have to shake it and keep it for a while. Okay, so after some time, as you can see over here, the color of the substance or the solution changes to violet color, right? If the color changes to violet color, that means what I can say, that protein is present in the food or in the food material that we have taken, right? I hope you understood what or how to test the protein, right? Now we will discuss what do various nutrients do in our body. Means what? Means we have discussed like various nutrients are there. What are those? Carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamin, minerals, roughage, along with that water. So what does this all nutrient do in our body? That is what we will be discussing here, right? So the very first nutrient that we talk about is carbohydrate. right? The very first nutrient, that is carbohydrate. What do carbohydrate do in our body? So from morning till we sleep, right? From morning till we sleep, at night we see we are doing various kind of activity, right? So we need energy to do that. So carbohydrates are the one which provides energy to our body. Understood? What are the food from which we get carbohydrates? So we get it from some examples are sweet potato, bajra, rice. We have already performed the test for starch. So of course starch is one type of carbohydrate, right? Along with that, sugarcane. So there are many other food from which we get carbohydrates. The second one, that is fats. Okay, what do fat do? So they also provide the same thing, that is provides energy to our body, right? They provide energy to our body. So overall, okay, so both fats and carbohydrate both provides energy to our body. So they both are considered as energy giving food. So food containing fats or carbohydrates, okay, they both are considered as energy giving food. Now you talk about carbohydrate, what is the speciality is, it provides much more energy as compared to equal amount of carbohydrate. Means if you take equal amount of carbohydrate and equal amount of fat will provide much more energy as compared to carbohydrate. But carbohydrate will be providing instant energy. Instant means quick energy. As you consume the food, you will get energy in very quick time as compared to fats. Okay. So now let us see what are the sources or from which food do we get the fats, right? So we generally get fats from the which are oily, okay, coconut oil, right, sunflower oil. We get it from nuts, right? Nuts includes some certain dry fruits, right, like cashew nut you can say, or you can say almond, right? Along with that you get it from til as well, right? Til and groundnut. So these are the generally or few of them food from which we get fats, right? Now we'll discuss about proteins. Okay, so third one, that is proteins. Now what does protein do? As you must have seen when you were born, okay, when you were born you were hardly of this size, right? It is not about you, it is for everyone, right? Every human being. So whenever they are born and the age till now they have reached, they have grown in size, right? Their head, their legs, their body has grown in size, right? So proteins are the one which helps in the growth of the body, right? Along with that, it also helps in repair of our body. Say for example, certain wound has been there on the body, so it will help in healing the wound. Okay, that means what I can say, it will help in repair of our body, right? What is the function? It helps in repair of our body. So what I can say, proteins, what are proteins? Proteins are food that helps our body for growth and repair of body, right? So as it helps in growth of our body, so I can write it helps in building the muscle. Like if you when you grow up, you will see like people going in gym, right, for increasing the size of the body, right, getting muscles. They will take or they will increase the intake of protein, right? So what I can say about them, that they are what, the food that contains protein are called as what, bodybuilding food. They are called as bodybuilding food, right? So let us discuss few examples from which we get protein, right? They are generally grains. Okay, we get it from the grains. You can say maize, beans, gram, right? Then you can get it from moong, right? These are animal sources. These are plant sources. Animal sources includes what? Milk, fish, right? Meat. These are the various animal sources from which we get, right? And a very good source, that is plant milk product, that is paneer. Paneer also we get it from paneer also we get it a very good amount of proteins, right? So we have discussed about the what are the various nutrients, what do they do in our body, and what are their sources. Fine. Now I'll move to the other nutrients, that is vitamins and minerals, right? What do vitamins do in our body? So vitamins, as we have seen, like it is obtained from vegetables, right? Generally we obtain vitamins from vegetables. Okay, so what are vitamins? First of all, what are the various types of vitamins that we will be discussing? Okay, various types of vitamin. There are different types of vitamin, that is vitamin A, vitamin B complex. Okay, vitamin A, vitamin B complex. So vitamins we'll be discussing, that is fourth one. What vitamins? What are those? So these are the substances which protect our body. Okay, which protect our body. How do they protect our body now? Right? So they keep our various body parts healthy. Teeth, skin, eyes, gums, right? So they keep these parts healthy so that overall the body will be healthy. At the same time, it also helps in building the immunity of our body, right, so that we can stay protected from the various disease, right? So let us discuss various types of protein. So types includes vitamin A, B complex, right? Then vitamin C, D, E and K. These are various types of vitamins. Why I have written vitamin B complex? Because vitamin B complex includes vitamin B1, B2 till B12. So within the vitamin B, there are various types of vitamins. Therefore, I am saying vitamin B complex, right? So let us discuss what do vitamin A do. So vitamin A, what does it do? It keeps our skin and eyes healthy, right? It keeps our skin and eyes healthy, right? What are the sources from which we get vitamin A? The sources includes papaya, right? Mango, milk, right? So these are various few sources from which we get vitamin A. Next one, we will be moving to the vitamin C. Okay, what do vitamin C do? So a very good, very important vitamin, that is it protects our body from various disease, right? It protects our body from various disease. Like that is what I can say. It provides immunity to our body, right? What are the substances from which we get vitamin C, right? So generally we get vitamin C from the food that are sour in taste, right? खट्टे food जो होते हैं वो, like you can say orange, lemon, right? Then what else? Amla, right? And many other examples are possible. So these are the what vitamin C does in our body and what are the sources. Coming to next, that is vitamin D. Okay, what do vitamin D do in our body? So as we know, for our healthy or strong bone we require calcium. At the same time for teeth, right? For teeth also we require calcium, right? So vitamin D, what does it do? It helps in getting the use of calcium, right? It helps in getting the use of calcium in bones and teeth, right? So what I can say, what does it do in our body? Vitamin C, what does it uses? Calcium for use calcium for bones and teeth. Understood? What are the sources from which we get vitamin D? So we get it from milk, we get it from buttermilk, right? We get it from eggs, right? And many other examples. So this is how we say, like, how do vitamin helps in our how it helps our body in various forms, right? I hope you understood. In the next class we'll see the importance of water, and then we'll be discussing about the balanced diet. Fine. Thank you, class.